Welcome back to Wisdom Talks. Today I met a nice Christian boy and very sincere, and he asked a few questions. Obviously, he figured out that I'm a monk, and yeah, I thought it's worth sharing with you some of the answers. And first question that always comes up when you deal with Christians, they ask you, "Why did you reject Christianity?" Like, which I don't really reject Christianity. But main problem was that at some point I failed to find answers in Christianity, and until today I didn't find any satisfactory answer to in Christianity to a few questions. So I'll start with some, and I'll state what the Vedic version is. One very interesting question in Christianity is, in philosophy, in religion in general, is why do bad things happen to good people? There's a lot of variations. For example, there's the variation, okay, you have this child who is supposed to be pure, when he's born, and so no sins, and he's born with cancer or some horrible diseases. Like, whose sins are these, And then sometimes Christians, they try many things. There's many things I heard. I will let them defend their philosophy. It's not my problem. But quite frankly, I didn't find any of the answers acceptable from my perspective. So, from Vedic perspective, the answer is very simple. Whose sins is he suffering for? This child who got cancer? His, in his past life. Because actually, according to the Vedas, this is never ever a first life because the soul is eternal. So and yeah, even from he's in the material world since more or less forever, uh, time immemorial, it's called, and doesn't matter so much how long, but long enough to make some sins, some mistakes, some bad karma. You can call it whatever you want. And the point is, this child had many lives before, and he did something. So you might say, "Oh, that's so cruel. This child is born with cancer." But maybe he was Hitler in his past life. I don't know. I mean, someone. He killed many innocent people in his past life, and now he has to suffer. And yeah, he's born with cancer. And if you would see all this, then we'll say, yeah, it's a bit fair. Maybe it's a bit light, even. You know. So that's the Vedic version of understanding things. The point is that what happens to us in this life is not only a product of what we did in this life. It's also a product of what we did in many lifetimes. And one more thing, the karma is completely fair. Sometimes you say, yeah, the universe is not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. I'm such a good person, I'm such a good person, and these bad things happen. So, according to the Vedas, this is 100% fair. Sometimes, if you become very religious and so on, you get less than you deserve. But most of the times, you get 100% what you deserve. So, if something happens to you which is bad, it might be that you have done something in this life, yes, could be also. Uh, or it might be that you have done something in past lives. And that's very interesting. So if you have done something in the past, then it makes you very responsible. Yeah, I must have done something. Finish. Who is to blame? The state, the neighbors, the parents, the girlfriend, the husband, this person, that person, that person. No, I'm to blame. So, okay, what to do? Tolerate and be more responsible next in the future. So this is the first type of question. Why do bad things happen to good people? And of course, the people also ask, why do good things happen to bad people? Like you can see, some people are becoming very rich and this and that, successful, and they don't seem to have very high moral standards. So say, yes, but do you know what they did in their past lives? Maybe they did many pious things. Maybe they did, yeah, of course. And now they get the benefits. And for being rascals now, yeah, they will get also some, there will be some problems later. So, no problem. Very simple. Yeah, so this is very simple explanation and very logical. Everything comes back to you after sometimes. It's like in agriculture. In agriculture, you put some seed, and then you get a result after what? How much time? 1 year, 10 years, depends. So, what to do? So that's the basic response to this kind of question. The child is suffering the results of his sinful activities, of his bad karma from past life. Very simple.